with one half, the prize goes to Joël Moncure for having identified the prerequisites for sustained growth through technological progress. And the other half, jointly, to Philippe Aghion and Peter Howitt for the theory of sustained growth through creative destruction.
That's the moment this week when Canadian economist Peter Howitt and two of his colleagues won the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economics. It's in recognition of their research into the impact of innovation on economic growth and how new technologies replace older ones. That's the economic concept known as creative destruction. Peter Howitt joins us now. We've reached him at his home in North Carolina. So, Peter, welcome, and a big congratulations to you on this win.
Thank you.
I know that this was a bit of a surprise, so now that you've had a few days to let it all sink in, I'm wondering, has it sunk in that you have won this year's Nobel Prize in Economics?
I don't think it will really sink in for a long time, actually. I was not expecting it. There was no champagne in the fridge in anticipation of the call.
You found some, though, I hope.
Oh, we did. It didn't take us long, yeah.
And of course, you won for your work in helping to understand the impact of new technology on economic growth. This is known as creative destruction. You wrote your landmark paper back in 1987, I believe it was. But how would you describe the relevance of all of this today?
Well, I think it's very important. Every new technology that has a major impact on the economy provides great benefits for most people and sets the stage for even further developments. But there's always someone who's hurt by it, someone that relies upon the technologies that are replaced by these new technologies. This creates a conflict that has to be dealt with, because those people whose technologies are going to be replaced are going to try various ways to block the new technology, to prevent everybody from getting these benefits. And in many cases, it seems fair that they should share in the benefits like everyone else. Of course, nowadays, the big technology that we're all worried about is artificial intelligence, which has tremendous potential to benefit mankind, but also tremendous benefit to destroy the value of a lot of people's human capital, to render their knowledge obsolete, because instead of hiring you for your knowledge, you can let a computer do the work.
So applying your work and some of these concepts to the future and the future of artificial intelligence, I'm also struck, Peter, as I've been reading about your work and your research, about some of its relevance to today and to the trade war that we find ourselves in here in Canada in particular. Because I know you have researched this idea that economic stagnation, not growth, has actually been the norm throughout human history, and that your work shows that we always have to be sort of aware and try to counteract these threats that can face growth, or that growth can face. So I'm wondering what you make of this current moment that we find ourselves in with this trade war spurred on by the President of the United States.
Well, one of the main effects of economic trade on economic growth that we have discovered using the model that we built and going to empirical data is what we call the scale effect. Growth depends upon innovations. Innovations will only take place if people find it profitable to do so. They find it profitable because the innovations allow them to produce products and processes that are better than existing products and processes, and that allows them to sell things in an open market. The smaller that market is, the less profit there is, and therefore the less incentive there is to do innovation. What happens when you start restricting international trade is that it reduces the size of the market and blunts the incentive to innovate. In the limit, if we go to autarky, where every country just trades within itself, the market is limited to people within a single country. And in a small country, relatively small country like Canada, that does a lot of damage. That really reduces the incentive to create new technologies that generate economic growth. And the whole process.
What should a country like Canada then do, in your view, Peter, to try to counteract some of that and to try to preserve its economic future?
Well, I think what Canada is doing right now is appropriate. If one trading partner is starting to be less willing to trade, you have to find other trading partners and channel the trade in other directions. And I understand that is going on in Canada. It may be not a perfect substitute, but could be all you can do, and you have to do all you can do in this case.
And just finally here, Peter, before we let you go, because we've certainly sort of pulled you away here from your celebration week, is there anything in particular that you do plan to do to celebrate this big win?
Well, we've already had a big celebration with our friends and neighbors. We're going out to dinner with others tonight to celebrate. And I'm looking forward very much to getting together with my French co-author, Philippe Aghion, when we get to Stockholm. It's going to be a great occasion.
A great occasion for sure. Well, congratulations from all of us. We appreciate your time today, sir, and do enjoy that celebratory dinner.
Thank you.